Okay, now we're going to really beef things up. We have set up for you here something called a solenoid. It's many, many coils, all oriented in the same direction. As you can see, the current is going to come through this wire, go into this multimeter. The meter will allow us to see that current really is flowing. And then it's going to come and connect, and then it goes through. This arrow is pointing in the direction that the current is flowing. I would like you now to make a prediction using the right-hand rule that we have for a current loop to say what the direction of the north pole of the effective magnet of this solenoid is going to be oriented in. I'm not going to illustrate for you what that right-hand rule is, but I will tell you that we do have this compass needle here with a south pole pointing in this direction and north pole pointing in this direction. Given the direction of the effective magnetic field that this solenoid is going to produce, I hope you'll be able to predict what's going to happen to this compass needle as I turn the current on. What you can see from the multimeter is that there is current flowing, and I hope you can see by looking at the compass needle that it is oscillating and the south pole is pointing in the direction to the solenoid, indicating that the north pole is pointing in this direction. And indeed, the correct way of applying the right-hand rule for the effective magnet is to curl your fingers in the direction of the current and the thumb points in the direction of the north pole. So if I curl with the thumb in this direction, that agrees with the picture of this setup here. Now I can turn the power back down, and it's going to go away just like we saw before. There's no more current on the multimeter, and indeed there's a little bit of an oscillation. I can also really crank this up, and let's see what happens when we really crank it up. You can get a lot of oscillations occurring, and it just seems to be oscillating very strongly in this particular case. Okay, I'm now going to turn it off, and that concludes this demonstration.